guys, in today's episode of
Colourful.
we are here to talk about plastic surgery. As you can see, two of us are very beautiful
But we are engineered.
with precision, you know. Sometimes the difference is just like 2 mm or 1 mm and it makes all the difference. So today we're going to be sharing with you guys what we have done and what are some of the things that you have to look out for if you're thinking to do it.
Okay, so maybe I'm gonna start with the surgery that I have done. So the surgery is from top to bottom, okay? So I've done 2-time eyelid surgery and also 1 rhinoplasty, which is my nose job, and chin, which I have never tell anyone because you guys didn't realize it anyway, and also fat grafting, and followed by my boobs.
So fake.
Oh my god! Wait till she lists hers, okay?
So plastic. Okay.
We are both plastic.
Okay, so the surgeries I've done are, I have done fat grafting on my forehead and full face, by forehead a lot more, and I've also done my eyelid, I stitched them, and I've also done nose job, rhinoplasty with the implant, and also reconstructed my tip, and aloplasty, which I talk about but I've never shown you pictures, and also laugh line implant, which will really help to make you look younger. And I also augmented my chin with my own chin. And then I also did small face surgery, which is they saw away this part, and zygoma removal, which is this part.
Oh, Are
we here to judge each other or what?
I don't know. Okay, so I think it's important for us to actually tell you what to expect when you're going for surgery. We realize that most people, when they're actually talking about their plastic surgery, they left out the side effects. It's like, there are definitely side effects and like there might be scar as well.
Perhaps we'll just share a little bit more. Like maybe for me, right, one thing that, one biggest mistake that I made on my face was the aloplasty. That's why I didn't blog about it before. Actually, I went all the way to Hat Yai and I did the surgery with this very famous surgeon. Hat Yai is some province part in Thailand, I think.
Is it like very ulu?
Okay lah. A bit like Bangkok, but not like central Bangkok maybe.
Hey, but I have a lot of friends that did in Bangkok. They're actually not that bad.
Bangkok is okay, and I feel Bangkok style of surgery for the face, right, it's a bit more like Eurasian. They go for the
the high nose kind
and deep eyes, right? I studied all the reviews for like half a year before I decided to go to him, and all the reviews say that he's very natural, and I agree, he's very natural because I saw all his work. But the thing is, I did a very simple surgery. It was just to reduce my ala.
But I think it's perfectly fine. What do you don't like about it?
My nostril is one big, one small. You can see like this. You can see only if it's from frontal and down. But you know the thing is, usually people will say, "Ayah, nobody will look at
Nobody will, because you are facing like this all the time.
But I'm so tall, you know.
But I didn't realize it then.
But if you you stand, you can see.
But of course, you know, when you are paying for a surgery, you want it to be perfect.
Yeah, that's true. Not just about the paying part, it's about like, it's your face, you know.
Yeah, it's gonna be there like permanently.
Yeah. And there was scar. If you see very closely, you can also see scars here. End up my nostrils still turn out one big, one small. So no matter what, there's no 保价 one. One more thing to add about my aloplasty in Hat Yai, I only paid about $170.
That's so
Correct. And a lot of people ask me which clinic, because they saw newspaper reporting, like interview, I say it's only 170. I don't want to tell people which clinic because screw up ma.
You need to know like what exactly do you actually want to do before you consult or anything.
Yeah.
You have to be very firm on what you want to do, because usually when you go to the clinic and consult, right, they'll usually tell you like, oh, you have to do this and this and this. Then in the end, you have like a long list of things that you need to do.
Especially Korea.
Yeah, they will do that. So you just have to be very firm with what you want to do.
And also, if you're going to Korea, because the language barrier is going to be a problem,
They have translator.
translator is good. Also, maybe if you are going through any medical agent, it will be good to get a trustworthy one.
For my eyelid, I actually did twice, was because the first time I wanted parallel, I actually told the surgeon that I want parallel. I even showed him the picture of a parallel one. I don't want tapered. Right after I came out from a surgery room, I know that it's gonna be tapered for sure. Which is why I did the second time. But the second time, the surgeon still is at another clinic. The first one is another smaller one. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to name it out. Yeah.
For me, I feel actually if you want to get tapered eyelid, right, the first time to get it right is to stitch it. I know it's not permanent and over time it will drop.
Yeah, you cannot rub your eyes. That's very important. Don't rub your eyes.
After you stitch your eyes, the cut one I don't know lah, but after you stitch your eyes, you can only rub your eyes like that.
Try not to rub it.
And like some people very lucky, like I know of friends who stitch already, right? The height remains the same, but like mine over time it might become lower, but it's still parallel, so I'm okay.
But it's a very common thing for your double eyelid to actually gradually like become thinner.
Age also, you know.
There is two kinds. One is the stitch one, and another one is cut. My first time I actually did cut. There are pros and cons. The pros is of course it's permanent. It won't be droopy or anything. But if you want to change it or do a revision, it's very hard for you to do so.
Because your skin already cut off, right?
Yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm stuck with tapered. I can't do parallel.
For stitch, right? Recovery time is about 7 days max.
One thing about me is my healing process is very fast. It depends on individual, this kind of thing. So we can't actually tell you, maybe it's 7 days for her, but for me, the third day when I remove stitch, fourth day I start applying makeup, and 1 week it's completely dissolved already.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, you just have to take care lah, that like if there is still some swelling or what, try not to put on makeup. If not, you might get infection, you know. Sometimes it's like recovering okay, then suddenly got infection. I also did nose tip reduction and also the implant in Korea, right? What I did when I was choosing the implant, they gave me a choice if I want like something more long, which will make you look a bit more 女人味, you know, like feminine, or do I want something shorter?
Oh, and I also remember there is like the curved one and the straight one, right? The shape for this part.
Yes. So you can choose like a curve, natural curve one with a cute tip.
Or the tip is like actually tilt up.
Yeah, you
or
can
you want it
choose
to be go down. Yours is the tilt up one, right?
A bit.
Mine is the long one and it's also straighter. So if you want to go for like the cuter kind, it's actually this type. And the more feminine and like the pretty kind, which what they call it has, it's actually this kind.
Yeah, I removed my zygoma. At the same time, I reduce my jawline. I suggest if you are thinking to do this too, right, don't do it on separate occasion because the opening is the same.
They open at the same time?
Inside the mouth. The opening is the same. Like I have friends who want to maybe do zygoma first, then years later they want to do face, as in small face surgery or this. It means you have to open twice. If you're opening same hole, you might as well. Right or not? So, I mean, the cost is one thing. If you can afford, I would suggest if you're going to do it at one go. Recovery, you recover one time. You know, recovery process is usually the worst.
Yeah, the healing process.
Yeah, especially for small face, right?
Takes really long, I remember.
Yeah.
Majority of my friends take about like more than a month. Definitely.
I took about 2-3 months. Like, cause there will be a lot of swelling. Okay, so imagine if you remove the zygoma, the skin already got loose a bit already, right? About a bit more excess, and then after that you remove here, then even more excess. So one thing to take out, one thing to look out for when you do small face surgery is you will have excess saggy skin.
So you have to spend another sum of money to actually remove the fats. All this is not residue from the surgery, it's your own fats.
Yeah. Yeah. For some lucky people, maybe they are younger, their skin has more, you know, elasticity or whatever. There is a chance if they keep wearing that band, you have to wear a pressure band.
So the band actually help you to keep the fat down.
You have to keep tightening it. So as time goes, you have to tighten more and more. So if you wear it, you like very good luck lah. You wear it very often, and then you keep doing the cold compress, hot compress thing, right?
But do people have to wear it like every day after the surgery, or like?
I heard some people wear it for 3 months, full 3 months.
3 months.
Somehow I put on a lot of weight during pregnancy. The whole bloating, everything just came down after I slimmed down. So I went to do skin. Oh, I forgot to leave that. I also did skin lifting.
That's not really plastic surgery, right?
I cut here. It is I cut here. Then
is it the
they
one
pull out.
Oh.
Then they cut away and then sew back. Yeah.
But that's very popular, I remember.
Actually, that procedure is a bit creepy because when I look at the pictures close up,
watched the video before. It's really
video I never show close up of that thing. It looks a bit like Chucky doll. If you do skin lifting though, you have to take note that this part of your hair will be shaved away. It will be shaved away.
But will it be visible?
That's why this part is extra short.
Is it visible?
No, not visible, because after that they cover ma. They
I
cover
think
with-
some girls, they might be worried like whether it's visible or not.
Yeah, but it's not visible. Yeah. So if you do small face surgery, remember to take very good aftercare for pressure, like binding.
Oh yeah, and I also remember like if you are doing surgery, right, you want it to heal faster, you can actually get pumpkin juice, right? Remember? Pumpkin juice?
Don't think they just give you, don't drink it. Drink it, it helps.
Drink it, it really helps you to speed up the process really, really fast.
Be swell very fast, much faster. And after surgery, no matter what, eyes 也好, nose or face or whatever, after surgery, don't just keep lying on the bed. Walk around.
Oh yeah, I remember you told me to walk around. So actually walk around, it does help because the blood circulate.
And then if you keep lying down, right, everything is here. It gets, the swelling gets very bad. But if you walk around, it goes down. Yeah.
Yeah, it really helps a lot because that time I asked me to walk around, so I was walking inside the hotel room.
有空啊?
I have to I want it to like heal faster.
Yeah.
And also for my chin implant, which I've never talked about before, I think it's because it's very natural and I didn't go for like the very obvious. I just a little bit, because I showed the doctor my Photoshop pictures and I told him that I want it to be the same, which is not very obvious. Sometimes a little bit of like subtle change, nobody can realize. They will be like, something is different, but you cannot tell what's the difference.
Yeah. And also if it's little bit, maybe people will just think, just filler.
Yeah. Oh yeah, as for the chin implant, right, there is actually two kinds. One is using your own bone and another one which is implant. Mine is implant. They have like different shape. Mine is the more natural, like a bit U one. There is also the V kind that is very obvious. They'll actually tell you they'll actually ask you which type of shape do you want to go for.
I think the V one may be a bit unnatural.
But a lot of girls actually like the V one.
On picture maybe nice lor. I've seen people in real life with the V chin. I don't know lah. I mean maybe different face shape, but
different people, different preference lah. We just find the slightly V, but kind of not too sharp. That one would be better. If you don't want to have any implants in your body, like for the chin, right, you can actually go for fat grafting. Yes, fat grafting.
fat grafting is very useful for like chin and forehead because you rarely move. Yeah, but if you do fat grafting at your laugh line, forget about it. It'll be gone in a month. Just remember, don't waste money on fat grafting for your laugh line. It looks very natural though.
But the problem is when you are doing fat grafting, it's like the whole face. You don't do it, it's also a bit stupid.
That's provided you choose full face. If not, you just choose forehead. A lot of people just go and top up forehead only, no?
I remember the price is quite big difference, right? Like for full face and just a small portion.
It's very 卖 for the forehead because you rarely move your forehead ma. But here you keep smiling. Then
I think the longest one for me is forehead and also this.
Yeah. Hey, you do here also?
Yeah, I did here a little bit.
If you do fat grafting, remember to also do for your eyelid. You know, I noticed right that some girls, they're very pretty, but they look a bit old as they age because of the sunken eyelids. So if you do here, right, just a little bit, you look so much younger instantly.
And also this area, the teardrop area.
This area, I know some, like if you have very bad eye bag or dark eye ring problem, right, if you just top up a bit of fat graft here, it will reflect lights out, like this look sunken ma, like this look better.
So I think maybe for the best, if you want your laugh line to look more not visible, yours will be better. What's that surgery called again?
Paranasal implant, laugh line implant, like right here. You can choose different shape one. They have like short one, like the one I chose, very short, so it just helps a little bit. But I still got laugh line. If you totally no laugh line also,
it looks a bit weird,
yeah. So I chose the short and natural one. They also have the long one for like angmoh. Sometimes maybe they can sunken until all the way here. All the way here, so they put like that.
So the incision also same thing in the mouth?
Same, also in the mouth. But one thing about this laugh line implant, right, it really helps. Like confirm got help one.
But can you actually feel the implants?
I can feel it. But the thing you have to look out for aftercare is, other than it's very painful because the opening is like inside your gums, top part. You have to be prepared that for about 1.5 to 2 months, you will smile very unnaturally. The whole time I can maximum lift my lips like this.
Is it because it's very tight or because you can't feel anything?
You can't work your muscle yet. Yeah, so the best I could smile, I could show you some pictures, is all like this. 笑开心一点。
我已经在笑了。
我只可以开中间 you know.
Okay, well, that's like zygoma reduction and here, right? So I remember you can't really smile much because you can only put like 1 or 2 fingers.
That one is because when you do zygoma, right, your bone, this is your zygoma bone, there is a lower jaw that goes like this. You can feel that.
This part, yeah.
But when you do zygoma, right, you cannot open wide enough. It cannot come out of that joint, you know. So that's why you can only like this. But I mean the smiling, like, you know, lifting the side of your mouth. If you do this implant, be prepared, you will look very weird and smile very weird for like 2 months.
Maybe don't smile too much.
You can smile, no, don't open your, just like this.
Oh, this is fine.
I'm so happy you can't tell. But after that, the result is definitely worth it.
I like how it looks like. For so long already, last week.
之前我很假辣的嘞，之前这个很伤根的
Yeah, I
嘞
saw the pictures.
但在照片全部看得到，一拍照哦，这边就黑黑的，因为很伤根。But after that, it got so much better.
And also some people, they actually might have side effects such as like you will lose sensation in some parts when you do paranasal.
Not just paranasal, I think so long as you cut inside, meaning here or here.
Or something.
Yeah, you might damage some nerve. Sometimes it comes back. Sometimes it comes back by 70%. Sometimes it never comes back.
These
Like-
are just side effects that
You have or
to
not?
look out for. Me,
You have or not
Me,
for your
it's for
chin?
my boobs. My chin is perfectly fine. I can feel anything. I mean, like
Everything.
everything. Yeah.
Mine only here, the sensation came back 70% lah.
But can you actually feel
I
it?
can feel everything, but this part not so sensitive. Yeah, and it's never coming back lah. It's been what, 2-3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next will be like my boobs job. My boobs job, I actually did it in Thailand. I think a few years back, like I went with one of my friends. One thing I didn't know that when you do boobs job, the incision area you can actually choose under armpits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or like under your boobs
Okay.
or your nipple.
Which one cannot be seen or all can be seen one?
All can be seen. The nipple one is the one that hurt the most, what I heard lah. Okay, the most traditional kind one is under armpit, which is when you lift up your hand or like maybe you pose, right, you can actually see one line. It will definitely have a scar. Definitely there will be a line, but
Will it go away if I maybe like use Heruska or whatever?
I actually did use scar
Bio oil.
remover. Bio oil doesn't work. There is one kind which I will maybe list it down and tell you guys. It will actually help to remove the scar and like keloids. Slightly help, although it's a bit expensive. It's like a gel patch. Okay, and you definitely lose sensation. You have to be prepared.
For how long? Forever? Or like some people might have, some people might.
Okay, let's say if I have 10 friends, right? All 10 of my friends lose sensation. Yeah, I have never heard anyone that didn't lose their sensation on their
Full or partial?
partial, different parts, all are different parts. Some they cannot feel sensation on their nipple and some cannot feel on the side or like maybe this side. For me is I can't feel the sensation on this side. Like just this whole big patch, like why on earth is it on here? I don't get it either.
Yeah, here okay lah. Better than if it's here, then people touch you. Then
And the annoying problem about it is when it's itchy, right? No matter how you scratch, you cannot ease the itch one.
Hey, but if you lose sensation, how you can feel itchy, yeah?
You can feel it's itchy.
On the skin.
Yeah, but no matter how you scratch, you can't ease the itch. It's very annoying. So sometimes when I scratch it to the extent that it got pressure.
Oh man.
Yeah, so you have to look out for it.
Okay, so you say there's this is the
incision 3 kinds: armpit, under boobs, and also the nipple. I don't think you should do it at nipple. I imagine the incision area is so small, then you have to squeeze like the whole silicone inside. It's gonna hurt a lot. So, and it's also best for you to bring a friend along because it's gonna hurt so bad that you can't move around much for like the first 1-2 days.
Okay, so that's something to look out for, that to better bring someone. Or you could stay in one of those, like, I don't know, maybe Korea have.
Korea have like in Thailand? No. In Thailand, right immediately when I finished the surgery, right, I just rest for like a while, then I stood up, I have to go back. So the car ride home, you know how bumpy the road is in Thailand, right? Can you imagine you just like do a huge incision, like incision here, then the bumpy road? It's really horrible feeling. Yep.
What kind are there?
Oh, what kind are there? There is like from what I know or remember, there are 3 kinds. One is like the smooth material one, but it's round shape. Those kind you'll have to massage it to make it soft. So it's like after the surgery you have to massage it.
不是痛死
It's gonna be pain. It's gonna be pain.
But it's more natural. If not, why people would?
Yeah, it will be more natural, of course, because once it heals, it's gonna be fixed there. Which is why some people they have like harder looking boobs, and some are really very soft. So the massage really helps. And another kind is the round one, but there are texture on the skin. Those kind, you don't really have to massage it. Yeah, so it will just become softer by itself. Because when you massage it too much, right, then it might bleed inside. It might have internal bleeding.
So cannot even massage lah. Actually, this one.
Not too much, maybe lightly. And the third kind, which is the newest one, is called a teardrop, which is more natural. Yeah.
Okay. Because last time they only have like
Just a very typical
salt water and
Oh yeah,
silicone gel.
salt water, yeah.
Then they say the water one, right? You can choose the size.
I remember the traditional, the round, then no texture kind is the salt water kind. Some people they actually say that when you are walking, you can hear the water gushing sound. Yeah. Yeah. And also side effects are scar. And also in my rupture, I have 2 friends that got their boobs silicone
What is
rupture.
the one that is rupture? Silicone.
Salt water.
Salt water rupture.
Yeah, but the second one is silicone.
So no matter what
It happens.
you choose, it can.
Yeah, any surgery that you want to do, right, there are side effects. Just see whether you are lucky or unlucky.
Yeah, and if you do boob job, just don't rough handle your boobs.
After it heals, maybe okay lah. If it bursts, then you have to change it.
It got health problem on. For example, silicone is not natural. What? Then if it bursts inside, then how's ya?
You have to hurry up and remove it. That's what my friend do.
But what if it already gone to the other part of the?
I have one friend. She actually woke up one day, then she realized like one side is flat, then one side is big. Then she have to like fly back to the place just to get it changed.
So lastly, I also did my chin. It was there's no implant, no nothing. What they did is, because I do small face, right? Yeah, so they cut like this already, then they cut like this, then they push out a bit, and then they screw it back.
So high tech.
Yeah. So in real life you cannot tell one, because last time I already got chin, but it's just that it's a bit more flat lah. But then after I do that, right, in all pictures, right, confirm the chin is damn like nice one. Some more that time, okay, except the time when I was pregnant and very very fat, right, everything is fat about me except my chin. Still got that shape, you know. So yeah, you know, that's one thing you can consider if you don't want implant and then you don't want filler. And I guess over the years, right, like of all the different times I share about my surgery procedure and everything, there's so many people who email. I think even up to today, right, every other day I will still get email.
Yeah. But because there's too much inquiry already, and you have to reply one by one, and the question is repeating. So I hope that this video actually.
Most of the time they just ask, are there any things I should look out for? How should I decide?
Is it pain? That's the most frequent thing.
Is it painful? I feel it's not painful.
It's not painful except for the boobs. The boobs is the only thing that I can feel is pain. It's pain and uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think for me it's not painful at all. In fact, I do without painkiller sometimes on the first day, sometimes on the third day. I don't even need to take, I think.
I didn't take. You forgot we are allergic to it.
Yeah, I will get swollen eyes and
that's
all
why I
from
cannot take it,
painkiller.
because I'm allergic to paracetamol.
So painful or not, I don't think so. But the recovery is just painful in the head.
Yeah,
Imagine you cannot eat solid food for 14 days. Imagine
secretly eat.
很难的，你只可以用 you can only use the tongue to like this.
I cannot. I love food too much.
Yeah, so to answer your question, is it painful? For me, really no. And a lot of people keep saying we are very brave. You're so brave, I admire your courage.
That's because it's not pain. You are under the local.
I'm always on GA.
Oh, yours is GA.
I'm very scared.
Oh yeah, for my chin, I actually woke up halfway.
Yeah.
I woke up halfway. I can actually feel that they are doing something to my chin. Like maybe like it feels like someone is hammering your chin and crushing the bone, but I can't feel any pain.
我很怕痛的. It's like people will be so surprised. Like, why is this Qiu so kiasi? Scared of pain, scared of this. I'm very scared one. That's why I always go on GA one. Except for my aloplasty.
Major surgery, then you go on GA.
Yeah,
All
true.
the minor one is on local.
That's why the aloplasty I went for, right, they put me on twilight Twilight meaning like you're like sleeping, dreaming like this. So actually I woke up halfway also, you know. You know why I wake up or not?
Mine is Twilight, yeah.
Yeah, I told them, cold. Then they cover the blanket for me, like this. So, I will never go under Twilight again. I only want GA. Sekali 剪一个眼睛而已 GA. So yeah, for those who have a lot of questions about plastic surgery and all, I hope this video answered your question. Definitely not painful, but one thing you have to worry about, I feel more, is your mental health.
And also you might have to redo it. It actually depends on, no matter how good the reputation is, problems do happen. Yeah, there are accidents lah. Okay, so and also one thing to look out for is when you go to a clinic, the smaller one, they actually have lesser equipment to handle accidents, and the bigger one, of course, they will have like better equipment to save you from.
Like resuscitation
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because some people, they actually do die in surgery room. It's very normal.
Hairstand. Yeah, I mean, you don't think about that when you're going to, but you just know that it's one of the risks lah.
It's just like any other normal surgery. Even.
Yeah, true. Every surgery has its risks, that's what people say, you know.
Yep.
And I feel like another thing you have to worry about is the financial part. Not worry about, that you have to consider, because we are very blessed that we get sponsored surgery. Sometimes, some we pay for ourselves, whatever.
I pay for myself.
Yeah, but for most people, they have to pay. And if you are going to pay, right, do something that is within your budget, or you save enough, then do it together. Generally in Korea, right, the bargaining is very good. In the sense, let's say if you do alone, is what price. If you do with a friend, is what
there
price.
Might be discount. Correct. Or like free something.
Or you can always ask for free things also. Yeah. In Korea, supposedly, if you don't like the result first time,
you want to go for a revision.
Revision is free. But that's the thing that I worry about, because if they can't do it right the first time, what makes you think they can do it right the second time?
Maybe when it's a like minor change.
If it's very straightforward, then okay lah. But also I was scared, like if I go back redo, then it's free, right? Then they confirm dulan, then don't want to do proper job. I don't know. I would never go for free revision.
I didn't went back also. Yeah, for my eyelid.
Yeah. Then if you are thinking, should I go to Korea and do, should I go to Thailand and do? For me personally, I feel that Thailand is a bit more like Eurasian style. Yeah, and they're all very good with
They are very good with boobs lah. This is what I heard from my mother, is like Vietnam and Thailand, they are very good with it.
Eyelid, if you want more
natural kind, is
natural
in Korea.
Yeah.
If you want more obvious one, Malaysia, Thailand, Taiwan. Japan is the natural one also.
Japan is also very natural,
Yeah.
So if you are thinking which country to go to, then you should probably look at what kind of style you want.
The price is very different also.
Do you know, for my aloplasty, right, when I checked in Singapore, it was about 2,500 if it's just here, or 3,500 if it's here plus clip inside. 3,500
The boobs job in Korea is like about 16,000 or more. It's definitely over 10,000. Sing.
Oh, in Singapore.
In Korea.
Oh, in Korea.
In Korea it's 16,000, about there.
很贵耶.
Definitely over 5 digit, like over 10k.
很贵耶.
Yeah, but in Thailand, Vietnam, they only cost like maybe 2,000 plus 3,000 or lesser. It can be lesser. Just like nose, my friend did it in Thailand for like $700 SGD. In Korea, 1,000 plus 2,000 you can get it.
In Singapore, 7,000
7,000
before counting in all the consultation. With everything in, I think maybe about 10.
Some people, they might find it's very safe to do it in Singapore, because when something actually happens, you don't have to fly back to the country.
Yeah, and you have people to take care of you.
Yeah. So I guess that's all about it for this episode. I hope that you guys actually enjoy talking with us.
Yeah.
Or listening to us.
I love talking.
So maybe we should do a FAQ.
Yeah, why not? Want an FAQ?
Yeah, just leave a comment down below if you want an FAQ.
Yeah, so for all those going for surgery, I really, really wish you best of all the luck and also best of all the surgeon you can get. You got someone, right? She tweet me, you know, and say like she saw my video, blah blah blah. She's very inspired. She actually went to do it.
Yeah.
And then
every time before they fly over, they actually tell me.
Yeah, I'm very.
I'll ask them to, you know, update me.
Yeah.
Or if you want someone to talk to, you can actually Facebook me. I will talk to you. Yeah, because I know how
nice.
I know how it actually feels when you're going through all this healing process. You actually think that there are bruises and you will feel ugly for that moment, but don't worry, it's just for that moment.
我举手，我有东西 I got things to say.
Yeah.
During recovery, right, you will look like shit. You look like crap, and you will look swollen and ugly and everything.
It's normal, don't worry.
Don't panic, okay? Just calm your titties, okay? Or calm your nose, wherever you're doing. Just calm down. You will definitely look better after that. Okay? Wish you all good luck. Thank you for watching. Bye.